And then she starts singing. What a voice.
Didn't it rain?
What a move. I'm stealing that one for my next gig. Hey, it's Owen here. Eric Clapton is the reason I started playing guitar. In 1964, Clapton, Jeff Beck, Keith Richards and Brian Jones all piled into a minibus and drove from London to Manchester, it's about a 4-hour drive, to see one woman play in a disused train station. I've never actually heard her play before. So let's have a listen to Sister Rosetta Tharpe and I'll give you my thoughts at the end.
Oh, the sweet horsey. Oh, this is the wonderful time of my life. Oh, let me tell you something. Uncle Joe, it's raining and the people are so fine to stand around. And how great it is. Oh, it makes me feel happy.
What an entrance.
Just to know we can stand in the rain and sing. And the people are so sweet to stay here.
It gets sweet.
And I come in on let me tell you what I come in on. Oh, yeah!
Yes, indeed.
Get a key. You know it did, didn't it? Oh, yes, how it rained. I said it rained, children. Rain, oh, yes, didn't it? Yes, didn't it? You know it did, or didn't it? Oh, my Lord, how it rained. You know it rained 40 days, rained 40 nights to make my garment fit me right. When I get to heaven, gonna put on my robe, walk around in glory, tell the glad news, look up David in the heat of the day, tune up a harp and begin to play. I know it rained, you know it rained, oh how it rained, rain too long, all night long, rain, 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 didn't it rain, children? Rain, oh yes. Didn't it, yes, didn't it, you know it did, or didn't it? Oh, my Lord, how it rained. Can't you take on more? But no cried out, my friends. The angel's got the key and you can't get in. I know it rained, you know it rained. Rain too long, all night long. Rain all day, rain all night. Rain, 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 rain. Rain, 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 rain. Rain, children. Rain, oh yes. Didn't it, yes. Didn't it, you know it did, or didn't it? Oh, my Lord, how it rained! Oh, I love it. I love you so, my English friends, forever and ever until I leave this world.
I can definitely see why those 4 future Hall of Famers sat in a minibus for 4 hours to go and see this incredible performance. It would have been really inspiring for them. And what about that entrance that she made? Coming in on a horse-drawn carriage is one of the most rock and roll things you could ever imagine.
Sweetheart seat. Oh, this is the wonderful time of my life.
Now, this was really interesting. I was watching the video wondering, is she miming? Because how could her vocals be that good? But if you look at this bit as she's walking in,
It's so sweet to stay here. And I come in.
that looks like a wireless mic. I did not know they had wireless mics back in 1964. They would have, I think, just been coming into TV production around that time. It'd be interesting to find out a bit more about that. But the sound quality, amazing. And then she just reaches down and seemingly out of nowhere comes back with her 1961 Gibson Les Paul Custom double cutaway with the 3 humbucker pickups. Very cool for the time. I think Keith Richards actually ended up using one of these in the Exile on Main Street tour. And what about the tone? There's some distortion going on there. I wonder what she was running. Probably a tube amp really cranked up as far as it would go. I didn't really see a PA set up or anything like that, so probably really not mic'd up for the crowd. Mic'd up for the television, no doubt, but that would have been a loud amp. Maybe a Vox AC30 possibly. It looks like she was playing a lot with her hands, very tactile, aggressive style of playing in some parts, and possibly a thumb pick on there as well. Looked like she might have been switching back and forth between hitting it with her fingers and doing some thumb picking. An amazing moment at the start there where she's getting into the music, she goes to start playing, she's not playing in the right key, and like a complete professional, give me the key, and then nails the next lick perfectly.
Get the key.
What a great lick to start off with. Lots of double stops there. Great sound. Now I was a little bit confused watching this as to what tuning she might be in. Didn't sound like standard tuning. I thought possibly half step down or something. So I looked it up. She was using Vestapole tuning, open E tuning, E, B, E, G sharp, B, E. That explains why her fingers didn't seem to be doing what the sound that was coming out of the guitar was doing. A great little chromatic run there. And then she starts singing. What a voice.
Didn't it rain, children?
And what a performer. Just even the facial expressions and the movement around. In fact, Chuck Berry said that his entire career was one long Rosetta Tharpe impersonation. There's a very cool chromatic lick at the start of the solo, which quite hard to play in standard tuning, but give it a go. Very, very cool use of chromatics. Something that she did a lot of, chromatic notes and double stops. What a move. I'm stealing that one for my next gig. That really aggressive strumming that comes in towards the end really gives a lot of emotion to that part of the song. So cool. So that was Sister Rosetta Tharpe, the godmother of rock and roll, playing at a disused train station in Manchester, England, while 4 future Hall of Famers watched on, probably in complete awe, and taking notes of some of the licks and stage moves that would get them through the rest of their career. Sister Rosetta Tharpe was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2018, and well deserved. Absolutely an incredible musician. The singing, the guitar playing, so influential in so many people that came after her. If you've got some suggestions for other great guitarists that I have somehow missed in the last 50 or so years, drop them down in the comments and I'll be sure to check them out. And if you want to check out some solos that rule, there's a playlist right there. See you in the next one.